There's been a couple of weeks since my last FC26 video, so I put together a list of 100 features you might have missed. Starting with the Chase Stadium, Inter Miami's ground is officially gonna be in FC26. Thierry Henry has also got a custom celebration, and this one is, probably gonna break some controllers. Mohamed Salah is actually gonna be the highest rated player on the game with 91. EA Sports released this image of every single FC26 ambassador. The legendary Diego Armando Maradona Stadium is finally back as well. Oh, and in case you missed it, Pro Clubs is turning into Ultimate Team. The gritty celebration makes an iconic return as well. The AI will make smarter lineups against you in career mode, and they're gonna be focusing on players who's in a good form. Juventus are gonna be having brand new face scans in the game, and we also have a first look of Salzburg's new stadium, Red Bull Arena, and it looks like they're bringing back the smoke effects as well. Vinicius Jr. has been downgraded to 89 overall rating. Unless you are a returning player, the transfer market is gonna be locked in the beginning to prevent bots and cheats in Ultimate Team. There's many cool new celebrations, but I'm a big fan of this one where he checks his pulse. Here's a picture of Young Boy Stadium, which is also brand new. There's gonna be more than 20 leagues with the live starting points feature. We've also got the first look at Liverpool featuring Florian Wirtz. You can finally loan freshly bought players in career mode, and you will no longer be able to negotiate with a player at any time you want. Instead, they will reach out to you if they're open to begin talks for a new deal. Cristiano Ronaldo has finally received a brand new face update after many years of looking the same, and is also 85 rated, which is massive respect at 40 years old. Many face scans have been happening in the Turkish league as well for teams like Galatasaray and Fenerbahce. Here's a look at every single new icon you can get for the pre-order bonus, and of course, we can now use some of them in career mode as well. There's many new touchline cinematics and animations for managers. The Argentinian league finally has its authentic format, and you can make substitutions in youth tournaments. Every year there's a tradition to take a look at the new pack animation, but to be honest with you, I think they are just getting more and more boring. I miss how simple they used to be back in FIFA 12. You've got brand new kit options in Create a Club mode. Player name bars will also display skill moves and weak foot stats. And Mallorca Stadium has received an update. A bit random, but I thought I'd include it. Napoli is another team that has received lots of new face scans. You can literally customize the gameplay so much this year that you can basically create your own EAFC game. You can change and tweak every single thing. And when viewing a scout report for a player in career mode, you can directly see his full stats. League 1 has also just had another face scanning session and received lots of new updates. You will be able to unlock new icons and hero players you can use for offline game modes like career mode by progressing in the season pass. Rafinha has received a crazy upgrade. He's now 90 overall, and just remember, Neymar was only 88 in FIFA 16, so I guess we have kind of a rating inflation going on here. If you're using a club that is worth more than 500 million and got at least 4.5 stars, it counts as a big club, and their youth academy are gonna be playing in upgraded facilities. If you use a team that is lower rated, their stadium will be much smaller, so I really love these attention to details. Let's say you start with 2 stars and you turn them into a 5-star rated club, you will be noticing their facilities actually getting upgraded throughout your career mode. The UEFA Women's Champions League format has also been updated. Every Premier League club is gonna be having new stadium intros. And you can also see the in-game date you have reached in your career mode before loading up a save. If you are playing with competitive gameplay, stamina is only gonna affect the player that you're controlling. You will also be able to create your very own soundtrack with a new Spotify feature rolling out to way more countries in FC26. Be a goalkeeper has been completely revamped. There is now many more buttons and ways you can save and move around if you're locked to a keeper. Social media posts are also going to be looking different depending on what team that you're using. They're going to be way more similar to what they kind of would look like in real life for that club. The board objective screen has been completely revamped. You can also customize shortcuts in the menu so you can navigate much faster around. There's a lot of new pre-match cinematics. And if you get unlucky, you will see some unbelievable unexpected events happening. Like, for example, rival fans waking up your team the night before a game at a hotel. Managers can now leave a club at any time and go to a different one. Tournaments have also made a return back into Ultimate Team. You can also now set a date of birth for your manager during the avatar creation. The out of position alert have also been removed. It's not going to be appearing if a player is assigned to any of their preferred positions. There's a brand new progression system for pro clubs and player career called Archetypes. This is inspired by 13 different icons in world football. The standings tab has been redesigned, which means the all team stats section has been totally removed from the game. And this one is really cool. You can select up to 5 additional leagues to simulate on top of your main one, and these 5 extra are gonna show you historical stats and way more details. In Ultimate Team, you can now use evolutions and actually keep the original card design. And of course, you'll be able to unlock cool retro kits by completing the new challenges in career mode. Darmstadt also has their stadium now in the game, and AS Roma is another team with a lot of new face updates. Alexander Isak is going to be 88 rated, so I'm just waiting for that Fabrizio Romano post saying he is coming to Liverpool. If you're unlucky and get sacked, your agent is going to present a list of clubs that might be interested in your services. This is obviously going to be reflecting based on your reputation and recent achievements. I've seen some crazy unexpected events happening. For example, your favorite player, might retire in the middle of your save due to an injury or a different reason. Nobody is safe out there. They have introduced new origin stories for player career mode, and the trading drill menu has been redesigned. So based on your archetype, the manager will suggest specific drills that can fit your strengths. The perks you can unlock in player career are also more important than ever because they are gonna change how your avatar behaves on the pitch. You can also remove any contract talks for a player you don't intend to keep, so you don't have to get spammed with notifications about it if you simply do not want the player to get a new contract. They have added sharpness, energy, and trading plans to national teams, bringing a new level of depth and strategy to international management. You can actually get to ask questions about unexpected things in press conferences or post-match interviews, and you're going to be even seeing rumors about things in the media tab. If a club has a position that becomes available, you can apply for that job. For the first time, we've got every Bundesliga stadium in the game at the very same time, and here we have another one for Holstein Kiel. Estevao is just one of many new players that is receiving their first ever real face on the game. They have also cleaned up the tasks when you start up a career mode because they are feeling like you were getting swamped with so many messages, so right now things are a little bit easier. You can complete objectives at your own pace. Your assistant coach can get your job if you get sacked in career mode. Of course, he can become an interim manager or even full-time manager if you get some good results during that period. They've expanded the range of injuries that can happen during matches, and they've actually taken inspiration by real-life football, so this is a big one. FC26 will have more than 20,000 players, 750 clubs, 120 plus stadiums, and more than 35 leagues, which is the most ever in an EA Sports game. We've also got this first look of England's national team for both men and women, and here you can see some familiar players that will not feature in this year's game. So there we have a pretty solid list of new features, but trust me, there is many more that I haven't gone through today. So if you want to see a part 2 to this, let's get 3,000 likes, and I will see you in the next one.